subscribe, and let's get into this, man.
I went freaking hard.
Gizmos, gadgets, goodies.
Gym homies.
Homie, another hitter.
And the freaking weights were my wife.
Gizmos, gadgets, goodies. Let's get into this, man.
You're a convicted felon with a little bit of dancing.
Gizmos, gadgets, goodies.
Gym homie.
GGH, homie. Another hitter.
Hard hitter. Hard hitting.
Gizmos, gadgets, goodies. Let's get into this. What up? What up? It's Garage Gym Homie, baby. And today, I'm going over my top 5 proteins of 2022. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, homies. All right, man. So listen, I'm out here in Florida, Naples, Florida, homie, visiting the fam, having a beautiful time. Had to get this protein hitter out. So this is what I'm going to say, man. There's a few things that make a good protein in my book, man. First of all, the flavor is important for protein. You know, pre-workouts, all that. So screw the flavor. You drink it for 2 seconds. So the flavor for me is important in protein. The mixability, because I like to use my protein not just in shakes, but also I like to mix it up in oatmeal and stuff. So there ain't going to be no vegan protein on this list. Because vegan protein is like my least favorite. I like to put my protein in oatmeal. I like to be able to use it in a versatile fashion. The next thing is protein to scoop ratio. So the least amount of flavor and filler in there with still having it taste good. I like my proteins to be above 70%. So if the scoop size is 32 or whatever, you know, like I want it to be like 25 grams of protein in a 32 gram scoop or whatever. So there's the least amount of extras outside of the protein. So protein to scoop ratio is a big thing for me. And then the label, man, I want it to be as clean as possible with still tasting good. And I like, you know, some of them have different sources of protein. So let's get into it, man. Protein's crucial, man. I get about 200 grams a day. And I'm not a big believer in all that nonsense. Oh, you need protein the second you're done working out within a 30-minute window. I'm not into that, homie. I believe in the numbers for the day. As long as you're consistently feeding your body with the right nutrients, you don't need to forget all that internet gangster bro science nonsense, homie. You don't need to listen to these keyboard warriors who have some podcasts who tell you this or that. You just freaking eat that protein, man, consistently. Now let's get down to business. So in no particular order, man, on how I like it, I'm just going to tell you, you know, my top hitters. Number 1, Panda Supplements Fuel. This is a blend of protein, man, and I'm laughing, homie, because it's so freaking good. It's a protein with a 30 grams of protein per scoop, homie. 30 grams, which is very rare. Panda Fuel it's a multi-source hitter. The flavors are freak. The label is amazing, and the flavors are outrageously amazing. They just came out with a cookies and cream too, which is like the best cookies and cream I've ever had, homie. It is everything. It mixes perfect in oatmeal. Panda Fuel is just a top-notch hitter. Top-notch. Every flavor. Fruity Pebbles, vanilla ice cream, chocolate ice cream. They're just all knockouts, homie. Excuse me. So Panda Subs. Number 2, Ninja Sups, Ninja Gains. That's another one, man, that is just like Panda. It's just flavor is freaking top notch. That's like the star of the show with it, is the freaking flavor. The label's sick too, but the flavor is freaking amazing. I know they got the peanut butter candy or peanut butter chocolate with little inclusions in it, man. They got a freaking original maple pancake, or what the heck is it called? Maple pancake and syrup. It's freaking awesome, bro. Mixing oatmeal with a shake. Just freaking Ninja crushes it with that protein, man. One of the best proteins I've ever had, and every flavor freaking hits for me. The next one on the list is a Pollen Nutrition 50/50. I love this protein because not only does it taste amazing, it's a casein to 50% casein, I believe, 50% whey. And I love that because I believe in feeding the muscles in different rates, man. So they break down the protein differently, man. You got to be like a freaking... You got to attack the muscle at all angles, homie, and that 50/50 gives you that too. And the flavors, I mean, I've had the peanut butter cookie, and I don't know if I might have had a chocolate one, a real rich chocolate one. The flavors are on point, and I love the blend, man. I love that 50% casein whey because you get the quick hitter protein. It's like caffeine anhydrous and dicaffeine malate. You get that quick hitter and you get that slow release, so you get the best of both worlds with that Pollen 50/50 hitter protein right there. Next is Metabolic Nutrition MUSCLEAN. Now this was a tough one to choose. I'm going to tell you why. Because I love all the metabolic proteins, homie. They make like 3 or 4 that I've tried. I can remember. I've reviewed them all. And I'm a big fan of the metabolic proteins. They make all their stuff in-house. They're just, man, they're freaking on point. And the reason I chose MUSCLEAN is because it's the only protein that's on my list that's like a higher calorie. It's got the healthy fats, and it's not like a mass gain or anything, but it's like the only one on there. I thought it tasted amazing. I had like a peanut butter or something, and I just love the label, man. It had these healthy fats in it. The calories were higher, so like if you're trying to bulk up and you don't want those nasty mass gainers or just overstuffed meal replacement powders, it's like you use 2 scoops of that, man, and you're in the game, man. It is just a sick label. So Metabolic MUSCLEAN is definitely a top 5 for me, homie. The last one was very tough for me to choose, and I was going between 3 different proteins. I'm going to tell you what. The Performix Labs one, which was like so fire, man. Their cinnamon protein they made was amazing. That didn't go on my top 5 because it's not available. You can't get it anymore. Muscle Force was a contender on the list because I love Muscle Force and everything they do is top notch. And I know they have amazing proteins according to a lot of people. But the truth is, homie, the only protein I've used by them was a limited edition, like cheesecake something, blueberry cheesecake, which I liked. But that alone wasn't enough to make my top 5. I really haven't tried any of their regular flavors. So that one couldn't go on my list, even though I wanted to give Muscle Force the love. So I went with this one that I have been thoroughly impressed with. Astroflave, homie. Freaking fire. Fire, fire, fire. The closest thing that I've had to the Performix Labs. Amazing. None of those inclusions or craziness. I had a cookies and cream. I had a chocolate peanut butter. And I had a cinnamon crunch or a Cinnacrunch or whatever. Freaking all of them were sick, homie. So that Astroflave went on the top 5 instead of those other 2. It was a tough choice, man. It wasn't that tough because one, I only tried one flavor and it was a limited edition. The other one's not available, so it really wasn't that tough of a choice, but it was kind of a tough choice, homie. So top 5, man. A Pollen 50/50, Panda Fuel, Ninja Gains, Metabolic MUSCLEAN, and Astroflave, man. Those are the hitters right there. If anybody wants any proteins, it's going to be those 5 that I'm recommending right now. And I'll link below where to get them with discount codes. That's what I got for you, man. Garage Gym Homie's always going to give it to you straight. Hope you enjoyed my top 5 list. God bless all of you together. Let's get this dang muscle, man. God is amazing. I'm out.